Oh, that was a fast minute. Hey guys, what's going on? Marine Squirrel here, ready for an exciting time. I really need to change that because I keep saying an exciting adventure. I don't know why. I really don't. Um, I think my computer just literally froze though. Ooh, hello. I'm hoping it didn't because that would really suck. Nope, nope. I'm just an idiot. That's all. No, don't say that about yourself. Well, it's true, kind of true, I guess. I mean, I just forgot to unpause the game. So what is going on, guys? So last time where we left off, let's see here. We left off over here. We were going to work on this area a little bit, but before we work on this area, we really have to work on making sure that the park is functioning properly. Making sure that everyone gets what they need and everyone is happy. Happy, happy, happy. Then am I getting... Hold on. Let's check settings. Did I... There we go. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. It's not as quiet. Okay, let's go ahead and turn that back down. Whee! Alright, so this one is making a profit. That's good. So the last time we came by, this was not making a profit. So I'm glad to see that it is doing something. This ride is absolutely packed. And it's not intentional, I guess. It really isn't. I mean, it's really nice to see so many people in the line. I mean, can I expand this though? Hold on, let's close this real quick. I kind of want to know if I can increase the number of cars. Yes, I can. I'll give it one more. Okay, so that should definitely help. Okay, so now we have to retest this. Many guests are thirsty. Things are breaking down. That shouldn't have happened. Things are breaking down. Looney Tunes, Looney Turns has broken down. What is Looney Turns? And that ride is brand new. We just built it. Shouldn't be breaking down. I'm guessing it got fixed, so it doesn't really matter. This one broke down though. That's kind of weird. Huh. And many guests are thirsty. There's not much I can do about that though. Because I have beverages. They're saying that they're a great deal. And they're going to it. So we have Gulpy right here. I mean, we could have more people going to it, I guess. But, I mean, they are going to them. I mean, we have Foxy's right here, which hasn't really made a profit at all. And this one's also losing money. So it's kind of hard to gauge. Ah. Alright, so let's kind of speed this up a tad. Kind of speed it up so that way we can kind of get it going here. Because then as soon as it's done, we can go ahead and turn it back on. And hopefully with having more boats, it'll cycle through a lot faster. That'll be good. So we just have to wait for that first one to get there, I think. Yep. And we are back open for business. I think, yep, there comes the influx of guests. And of course, we are all negative because we had to refund all their money they didn't ride on the ride. And people are like sprinting to this thing. Look at that. Like, I can't wait to get on this ride. And it does look like it's just continuous. It'll go with or without people. So hopefully we have enough people on here that it's just gonna be forever continuous. It doesn't. Let's just kind of watch it for a minute, kind of see how things they're gonna go. I want to make sure that this doesn't like fill up super quickly, because the next step would be to raise prices, because I don't think I can just make the water flow faster. Let's see, no, it just has minimum, maximum waiting time. Minimum departure interval 3 seconds. Don't block station. Arriving trains will override the min-max load as well as... Okay. And equal priority for the pass, which is okay. Yeah, there's no speed difference, so it all just kind of goes through. So not much I can do about that. Huh. I don't think I've ever been in this part. Very nice, very nice. There's like a huge influx of people right now. That's amazing. And they're all like just kind of cramped here. There's not really a lot I can do about that. The fact that they all wound up here instead of like dispersed in the park is kind of weird. They're all getting balloons though. And a lot of them have balloons and hats, and that's nice. That is very nice. Aha! Alright, so let's see how these guys are doing. This one is filled to the brim 2. There's not much I can do about that either. I mean, I've even like made it longer. I'm not willing to make it even more so because I think that's kind of ridiculous. But I mean, people want to pay for it. I mean, let's take a look at the cost. It's $20 a ticket. So maybe $22 a ticket might get people to not want to be on as often. I mean, I'm not trying to scare people away, but the line is packed. So, I mean... Alright, so let's take... This one is starting to get that way too. No, you. No, you. I mean, we're still not making a large profit. I mean, it's absolutely packed, but we're not making a big profit. I'm thinking Thinking. I'm thinking we may have to raise the price on here anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and raise the price to at least 15. Get a potential revenue, because we've got to start making profit, because last month's profits were negative $4,000. So we kind of need to do that. In fact, last month's profit was negative 6, so yeah. Let's see. The thief has been caught. The only thief that we had in the park, it seems, which is many guests are thirsty. There's not much I can do about that because I did put up a lot of drink stalls. It's not my fault that they don't go to it. I mean, these are making more profit than I thought, actually, to be honest. I'm kind of shocked that does make that much money. Yeah, I'm just making weird sounds. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Well, it's certainly not deterring guests by bringing it up from 11 to 15. Because it does look like our potential profits are a little higher. Nope. Well, nope. Maybe 17? I mean, we'll have to see. We'll wait and see how that goes. Because we need to start making money on the ride. Alright, so looks to me like we have some vandalism in the park. So we're gonna go to security management. Actually, that was the only one. And we do have trash in the park. We can't have trash in the park. We're gonna need another janitor. A janitor. And we gotta train some of the guys that we have. So let's see here's I mean, these guys aren't gonna need to be trained right yet. We can't train them. He's not been here long enough. You know, these guys don't seem to have a need to train. This person's got a low workload, so I mean, what we can do is we can give him a raise and train him. That should keep him from quitting. But honestly, I'm not really wanting to do it to all of them. This person here, though, now let's go ahead and train Alice up. There we go. And then I don't know if it's Josie or Jose. It doesn't matter. Train and then give him a raise. Oops. There we go. And you. There we go. And his workload's low anyway, so it doesn't really matter. These guys seem to be doing alright. Yeah, so far so good. Looney Tunes is no longer regarded as new. That's cool. That's cool, guys. That's cool. Alright. Let's take another close look at this one. We gotta figure out what's going on as far as finances goes. Okay, evidently I clicked on a guest. didn't think that could happen. Alright, I'm not queuing up to go on the long line, which is okay. Still losing money. There's not really much we can say. I mean, potential profits is at 176. I mean, I know we're not going to get rich off it. I want to make sure people are actually going to queue on it, which right now it's not full, which is good. That's what we were aiming for. So we'll leave it be. It looks like our park is now profitable, which is awesome. $9,000 profit. That's pretty good. And it seems like no matter what price I put as here, it does not deter people from going in, because I mean, look at this queue. I mean, that's a huge queue. I've been queuing for Crankstart for ages. Crankstart has a great looking queue. Okay. No one's really complaining besides the queue. No one's complaining about the price, but it's a very profitable ride, so we're gonna leave it. Alright, so we are gonna be doing some pirate themes. Pirates. Arr! Okay, that's cheesy. Alright, so terrain. We're gonna do some terrains. Alright, so we're going to need a large one. So most of this area, in fact, hold on, let me get rid of the pass here. Most of this area is going to be water. So I want the path to be above the water. I think that is going to say a lot for the area. So we're kind of increasing intensity too. So this whole area is going to be water. And then we're going to put the rides above the water. It's going to look cool. Save for one lowly little island. Water, we're gonna There we goes. Yep. We're gonna open some of these notifications. So a couple shops have closed because they quit, which we kind of saw that. And I'm tempted to just leave it closed and replace it with something else. But I mean, for the 19 customers we get in the month, well, I guess we'll leave it open for a little bit longer anyway. End of month profit is $11,000. That means it's working. That is awesome. So we pretty much like blew past our average, which is yes. That is great. It's looking good. We're getting good cash flow. Even with the construction costs that we've been spending, we are doing fantastic. Couldn't ask for it to be any better. Alright, so we need to color this terrain here. So we are going to paint. Now, we only have one thing that looks close to sand. So we will have to use it. Because we want it to kind of give it like that tropical appeal along here. We'll have to find a good coaster. Alright, so there's that. Now for this little area, we're gonna give it kind of a little hill. So we'll go up here. Okay, well evidently we gotta repaint. That's gotta be a bug. Just kind of make it look like it's protruding. You know what? When we paint this, we're gonna give it a little less. It can be a little green. There we go. I can give it a little bit of green. I think that'll be all right. Add some celery. So we're gonna put let's see, some palm trees. And a chest. Oh, that's a beautiful sound. All right, now this path has to be the sandstone. And we're going to have a couple rides along here, so we're going to bring this path a little this way. Bring it along here. There we go. Alright, so first thing first, we need a ride. So I was thinking the boat ride, but I don't think we have it yet. Would have been awesome for this area. We don't have it yet. It doesn't mean that we can't get it. It just means we just don't have it yet. So we'll go to here. We've had these all along. There we go. Let's see. So we're gonna get some of those. Try to get all the rides. We want to unlock everything. That's kind of the goal. To unlock everything. I mean, we're making great profit. Not so much right now for some reason, but we are making pretty decent profit. So I don't see any reason why we couldn't. Let's see here. But what ride do we want to add right here? I'm thinking the Whirligig, because it's very piratey and there's not really a whole lot of other places that it could go. So I'm thinking we will put it, kind of aim it that way. Bring it up a little bit. We'll put it right here. I'm not expecting a huge crowd around it, so we'll put it right there. And we'll go ahead and place the entrance. So the entrance will be right along here, and the exit will be right here. Alright, so we're gonna do all the hardwood planks again. You know what? Let's do this one. I think this one will look a lot better. Now the challenge for these is all the queues are in the water, so we have to work on becoming a little. This will have to come down. We'll have to work on getting the queues to 100%, so that way people are going to want to ride it and be happy with it. So we have to work on those. Now, since it is pirate theme, I think we should be able to. Just go ahead and just get rid of that. So we want the pirate themes. I'm thinking that's what we're going to stick with. So, I mean, it's a kid's ride, so we don't want it too much, but the first thing we have to do is we have to greet people, of course. So what better way to greet people than having this right here? Is this on? Yeah, it's on. Alright, so next thing, I mean, it is kids, so I mean, we do have to be a little careful. I don't want to have like a bunch of guns and it to be like the queue to be super scary, so we're gonna do light theming, or at least that's the idea. And of course, for Pilot Land, we have to have that right there. Oh yeah, these are going all over the place here. Oh man. It's like a kid in a factory. So this is a harbor area, so there we go. I mean, it's slight thing. I mean, we don't need to spend a ton of money. I mean, it'll be alright, I think. So somewhere is an actual pirate ship. I know because I had downloaded it. I had a whole ship. Where did my ship go? Huh. What happened to the ships? Maybe it's in buildings? Nope. I thought I had the galleon. There it is. You know what we're gonna do? We'll put this here. Put another one over here. And then oh, you know what? I think we have another one that's better over here. There we go. So we want to line it up so that way it's at least somewhat close. So all these are going to have to go down. And we'll fix those as we go. There we go. And the next one. Gotta line it up properly. Alright, well, those are all placed. Alright, so these guys, there's going to be a little more uniform. So, I'm going to pause it. And then we are going to add them again. Maybe. Alright, so on this one we do have to be a little careful because it's not moving, so we can't really see exactly how lined up it is. So we're going to have to eyeball it and kind of get it to be as center as possible. And kind of line up in between these bolts. There we go. You know, I love the music, especially after you pause it and everything. It's like it just gives you that concentration. The concentration type music that you absolutely need. It is crucial. go. Ooh, excuse me, guys. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty squared up. Maybe a little further that way. There we go. Just smidge, just a smidge, just ever so lightly. There we go. I call it a happy accident. Wahahaha. Ooh-hee, wahaha. Oops, wrong button. Whee! And voila! Now, when we press the play, you're going to notice, because this one is kind of like all over the place, so pretty much the captain would say, "Open fire!" And then these guys have a captain that's going, "Ready, aim, fire!" And, yeah. I can't wait to see the screenshot of that one. Alright, you ready? Look at that. It's so pretty. See, now that's nice. That is worth a screenshot right there. Maybe. Does it not work anymore? Where's my Gaizo? I want a Gaizo. Oh, now it works. There we go. I just geysoed. It took a lot longer than it needed to be. Guessing multiple shops are too expensive. You're the same ones that they thought was a good value. Wasn't there like a ton of people here at one time? So they think this is a good value, but I don't think we're having a whole lot of people there. Nope. We had a total of 6 guests, so half the amount of last time. This one's got 33, but it's still losing money. These guys closed. We'll reopen them, see if they will get some sales. I'm wondering why they think this is too expensive. I mean, I can bring it down to 4 and 650, but I mean, they're all getting like extra ice, I guess. I mean, didn't I just reopen this? Well, hopefully people will actually go there this time. So we're just not getting a whole lot of people over here yet because we don't have any like large rides, which is going to change. It is going to change. We are going to be putting a coaster in soon. I'm wondering. Wondering if it's worth putting it over here. I mean, obviously we can't afford it, but or maybe having it like literally over this. Just trying to make sure it's not obstructed. Alright guys, I think we have a ride that we can put here. And we can have it all pirate themed, and it's kind of perfect where it goes because it just kind of fits with everything. And we'll just make sure it's colored and it'll look good and it'll be pretty. Anyway guys, I'm gonna go on a quick BRB. I am going to I'm gonna leave it here. So I have to upgrade my service for my live streaming software, which I haven't done yet, but it will be done eventually one day. So stay tuned, guys. I will be right back after these brief messages. That reminds me, this is a good time to bring up our sponsor. If you go like all the way to the bottom of the screen, going that way, you will see that we are sponsored by HarjuNet or Harju Games. So if you Um, so just check out their website. We have a link in our or in our pretty much everything. Yeah, they have pretty cheap servers. I'm not going to say cheap. They have a great deal on servers. In fact, they are very good deals on servers. So I would definitely check them out. They've done a lot to help me out in the past. I know the owner personally. And yeah, guys, so check them out. They're a small growing company, and they are among the best as far as the technology goes and their growth. So yeah, just do them a favor and drop them a line. They that should not happen. Stop. That was weird. Anyway, guys, I will be right back on a BRB. I got